Nokia, the phone empire that saw iPhone coming and let it win. In 2007, one company in Helsinki controlled 50% of every mobile phone sold worldwide. Walk into any pocket from New York to New Delhi, and there was a 1 in 2 chance you'd feel that name vibrate. Nokia. They built the 3310 that tanks couldn't crush. Snake that hooked a generation. The ringtone that woke the world. At their peak, Nokia ran factories 24/7, employed 130,000 across continents, sold 450 million phones a year. Waiting lists stretched 6 months. Market cap crushed Apple and Microsoft combined. They survived their own 90s apocalypse. Unbreakable. Then something went catastrophically wrong. By 2013, those same Helsinki halls echoed empty. Workers vanished. Machines silenced. The empire that defined communication filed its death warrant. Market share crashed from 50% to 3%, drowning in $20 billion of red ink. This is the story of Finnish paper mill grit turned global phone titan. How innovation forged an invincible dynasty. How arrogance and indecision handed Steve Jobs the crown on a platter. Welcome inside Nokia's silent factories, where the world's connection dream was born, dominated, and destroyed. Chapter 1. The Finnish Miracle, 1865 to 1998. Southern Finland, 1865. Nokia begins as a pulp mill on the Nokian-Verta River, with chips to paper for Tsarist Russia. Brutal winters. No mercy. Owner Frederick Idestam grinds pulp 18 hours daily, betting everything on timber. World War II bombs Finland. Paper dies. Idestam pivots. Rubber boots for soldiers' frozen feet. Then cables for post-war phones. The 1960s. Europe hungers for mobility. Nokia engineers smash norms. Build Nordic mobile telephone in 1981, Scandinavia's first cellular network. 1987. Mobira Senator, the world's first handheld car phone. A clunky brick, but portable. By 1991, Nokia 1011 launches Europe's first GSM phone. Snake game sneaks in addictive digital crack. 1998. Helsinki factory hums. 25% global share. Finland's GDP? 4% from Nokia alone. 1998 peak. 40% world domination. The 3310 drops in 2000. 126 million sold. Indestructible. Nokia Tune ringtone. The global pulse. Engineer Jorma Alalo whispers to the board. We've conquered voice. Data's next. They nod. Symbian OS is born. Powers 80% of smartphones. Unbeatable. But across the Atlantic, a garage stirs. Steve Jobs watches. Nokia laughs. Chapter 2. Peak domination, 1998 to 2006. Helsinki headquarters transforms. A glass cathedral rises over the Nokia Siemens campus. 130,000 workers span 5 continents. Factories in Finland, China, Brazil roar 3 shifts, 24/7. Output, 1 phone every 2 seconds. Revenue rockets, $47 billion by 2006. Market cap peaks at $250 billion, dwarfing Apple and Microsoft's mobile divisions combined. Symbian empire reigns supreme, powers 80% of smartphones worldwide. The Nokia 3310, 126 million sold. Tank-proof legend. Snake 2 hooks, 500 million players. Nokia Tune, ringtone becomes the global anthem. FM radio in every pocket. Flagship onslaught. N70, camera, Wi-Fi, iPod killer. N73, 3.2 megapixel autofocus. Music player slays Walkman phones. N95, dual slide, GPS, the smartphone crown jewel. CEO Olli-Pekka Kalasvuo struts Davos, 2006. We own mobile. Touchscreens. Fads. Physical keyboards rule forever. The boardroom toasts champagne. Finland's economy? 4% GDP from Nokia phones alone. But secret weapons hide in the labs. R&D hoards touchscreen prototypes. The 770 internet tablet with capacitive multi-touch for years before iPhone. Full touchscreen phones. Accelerometers. iPhone-like slabs. Engineers whisper, "Ship touch now." Execs respond, "Symbian loyalty." Keyboards are holy. Prototypes shelved. Peak metrics, 2006. 450 million units shipped. 50% global share. 47 billion in revenue. 6 billion in profit. Stock hits $39 per share. Across the Pacific, January 2007 whispers. Steve Jobs books a Moscow keynote. Nokia engineers hack early iPhone prototypes overnight. Helsinki chuckles. No keyboard? Dead. Peak wasn't a plateau. It was a precipice. Chapter 3. The iPhone Storm Warning, 2007. January 9th, 2007. San Francisco Moscone Center. 3,000 tech elite lean forward as Steve Jobs steps into the spotlight. Every once in a while, a revolutionary product comes along. The iPhone unveils, glass slab, no stylus, no keyboard. Pinch to zoom, smooth YouTube, visual voicemail, app potential whispers. Helsinki War Room. Lights burn past midnight. Nokia's elite engineers, the world's best, hack smuggled prototypes overnight. Capacitive touchscreen. Accelerometer magic. iOS silk. They know. Voice calls just died. This redefines phones. Morning boardroom. Finnish coffee steams. Response. Ice-cold mockery. SVP Anssi Vanjoki briefs the press. iPhone lacks physical keyboard, removable battery, memory card slot, 3G, flash support. Dead. On. Arrival. Applause ripples. Nokia owns 49% market share. iPhone. A rich man's toy. But Nokia had the tech. 2005. The 770 internet tablet, capacitive multi-touch for years before iPhone. Touchscreen phone prototypes. Mimo OS smoother than Symbian. Engineers begged, kill Symbian. Ship touch now. Executive response, Symbian loyalty. Stay the course. Symbian's death grip exposed. 30 million lines of legacy code. Bloatware hell. UI freezes mid-scroll. Updates. 6 to 12-month cycles. Developers wept. Nightmare frameworks. Arcane tools. iPhone SDK drops. Xcode, Objective-C bliss. App Store gold rush begins. Q2 2007. iPhone ships 1.4 million units. Nokia, 436 million total. Execs toast. iPhone's 0.3% market share. Irrelevant. But the street buzz shifts. Teens line Apple stores at dawn. Nokia N95 launches. Dual slide glory. 5-megapixel Carl Zeiss. GPS. Wi-Fi. Technical king. Cracks spiderweb. N95 browser crashes on flash sites. Symbian hangs mid-call. iPhone's glass felt like the future. Pinch demos go viral on YouTube. Developers whisper, Apple pays real money. Q4 board meeting. Engineers present internal touch roadmap. The N900 Mimo beast. CFO pushes back. Symbian powers 80% of smartphones. iPhone's a fad. Double down. R&D budget slashed 20%. Touch prototypes shelved. Android whispers ignored. 2008. App Store detonates. 100,000 apps. Games. Tools. Riches. Nokia OV Store. 50,000 buggy Symbian ports. No momentum. Developer exodus accelerates. iPhone sales double yearly. 6 million, 11 million, 20 million. Nokia holds volume. 441 million in 2008, but premium erodes. CEO Ali-Pekka Kalasvuo declares 40% market share. Symbian unbeatable. iPhone can't scale manufacturing. Finland sleeps secure. Stock stable at $35. They missed the earthquake. iPhone wasn't about specs. It was experience. Jobs bet on the future. Apps, ecosystem, delight. Nokia defended the past. Keyboards, replaceable batteries, Symbian bloat. 2010 Christmas. Every Nokia executive receives an iPhone 4 as a benchmark. Too late. The storm had already broken the windows. Helsinki freezes while Cupertino soars. Board whispers, Kalasvuo out. Desperation clause. Chapter 4. The Fatal Freezes, 2008 to 2010. App Store detonates. 100,000 apps. Angry Birds flings physics joy. Banking. Dating. Riches flood developers. iPhone sales rocket. 6 million in 2008, 11 million in 2009, 20 million in 2010. Nokia's OV Store. 50,000 buggy Symbian ports. No momentum. Developers flee to Xcode's embrace. Helsinki fractures. Civil war erupts. Symbian team versus Mimo Touch Squad. Keyboards forever versus Touch Now. COO screams in meetings. Symbian powers 80% of smartphones. Sacrilege to abandon. Engineers leak memos. Symbian unfixable. 30 million lines of bloat. Memory leaks crash every device. Fatal freeze number 1. Symbian rescue. $1 billion wasted. 2008. CEO Kalasvuo pledges $1 billion for Symbian evolution. Hire 1,000 developers. Promise, iPhone killer by 2009. Reality? Symbian V5 limps out, laggy touch, keyboard compromise. N97 launches June 2009, flagship killer. Demo crashes mid-scroll. Battery drains scrolling Facebook. Critics savage it. Frankenphone from 2005. Touchscreen. Resistive, stylus needed, not capacitive. UI. Symbian hangs 3 to 5 seconds per menu. Browser. Flash crashes 80% of sites. Sales. Planned 15 million. Actual 4 million. iPhone 3GS sells 20 million. Fatal freeze number 2. Android rejection. Android tsunami hits. Samsung Galaxy ships 70 million in 2010. HTC Dream wows. Android market, 500,000 apps. Nokia tests Android builds internally, runs smooth on N900 hardware. Engineers BG the board, free OS. Massive apps. Ship it. Board response. Android equals fragmentation hell. Symbian loyalty. Kalasvuo, we're number 1 in volume. Premium erosion is temporary. Fatal freeze number 3. Migo killed. Migo prototype leaks. Intel and Nokia love child. N9 demo stuns. Harmattan UI beats iOS 4. Fluid. Beautiful. Intel dumps $250 million. CEO kills the Migo roadmap. Focus on Symbian. 250 top engineers walked to Samsung. The numbers bleed. 2007, 436 million units. 49% market share. 2008, 441 million units, 40% share. 2009, 434 million units, 38% share. 2010, 340 million units, 28% share. Finland panics. Stock craters 80%, from 250 billion to 50 billion, peak to trough. Salo factory, birthplace of the 3,310 idols. 600 workers down to 200. 130,000 employees since blood. Boardroom coup bruise. Kalasvuo's Symbian is fine mantra cracks. Whispers spread. New CEO needed. Microsoft lurks. Windows Phone tempts with billions. Nokia debates while Apple claims the premium throne. Android devours the budget market. Symbian's freeze becomes a tomb. China factories whisper layoffs. Helsinki winter darkens. Chapter 5. Microsoft betrayal, 2011 to 2013. February 2011. Helsinki snow blinds the boardroom windows. Nokia stock bleeds 80% from its $39 peak. Symbian's corpse rots. Market share crashes from 28% to 19%. Android devours the budget market. Samsung ships 70 million units. iPhone claims the premium throne. 20 million sold yearly. Board panics. New CEO. Now. Enter Stephen Alop, Microsoft distinguished engineer, former executive vice president. He parachutes in from Redmond. February 11th. The memo leaks. Burning platform. A 5-page blood letter. Symbian equals dead. Migo equals ghost. Windows Phone or drown. Finland erupts. 10,000 employees protest. Engineers leak. Elopsa Microsoft plant. Fatal betrayal number 1. Windows Phone over Android. February 2011. Android, free operating system. 500,000 apps. Samsung's blueprint for success. Nokia tests Android on N900 hardware, runs flawlessly. Alop rejects it. $1 billion Microsoft exclusivity deal. Windows Phone, 2.6% market share. 20,000 apps. No Instagram. The board votes 11 to 2 for Windows. Migo, Intel's $250 million baby, murdered on day 1. N9 prototype, with its iOS killer UI, shelved forever. Lumia launch catastrophe. October 2011. Lumia 800, gorgeous polycarbonate body. AMOLED screen. Clear black display stunts. But Windows Phone 7.5 Mango? No NFC. Limited multitasking. The app gap kills it. No Pandora. No Viber. No Instagram. Lumia 710, budget model. Plastic disaster. Brand confusion. Sales, planned 15 million. Fatal betrayal number 2. Alop's dual role. 2011 to 2013. Alop attends Microsoft board meetings while serving as Nokia CEO. Leaked emails reveal coordination. Lumia Windows roadmap plan pre-announcement. Finnish media screams. Trojan horse. The $1 billion Microsoft marketing fund exposed. Nokia pays Microsoft to use a failing OS. PureView betrayal. 2012. Lumia 920 launches September 2012. The iPhone killer. Hardware? God tier. PureView camera with optical image stabilization blows iPhone 5 away. Lowlight king. 4.3-inch HD clear black. Sharpest display ever built. Wireless charging. Qi Pioneer. Polycarbonate unibody. iPhone glass envies this. Software execution. Massacre. Windows Phone 8 upgrade bricks launch units. No Instagram. Year plus weight. Snapchat. A dream. WhatsApp. Crippled. App count. 70,000 versus iOS 700,000. Android 900,000. Developers ignore Windows. Career suicide. The numbers hemorrhage. 2011. 77 million smartphones sold. 24% market share. 38 billion euros revenue. 130,000 employees. 2012. 35 million Lumia units. 7% share. 30 billion revenue. 90,000 employees. 2013. 30 million units. 3% share. 12 billion euro loss. 55,000 employees. Factory apocalypse. Salo, Finland, birthplace of the 3310. 600 workers down to zero. Padlocked. Oulu R&D. 5,000 engineers gutted to 780. Brain drain to Samsung. Dongguan, China. 20,000 workers down to 5,000. September 3rd, 2013. The death blow. Microsoft buys Nokia's device division for $7.2 billion. Peak valuation, $250 billion. Alap's golden parachute, $27 million. Confirmed. He joins Microsoft the day of the sale. Finland riots. Betrayal exposed. Nokia funded Microsoft's OS development. Alap's dual role orchestrated the fire sale. Windows Phone dies in 2015. 2.5% peak market share. Helsinki headquarters darkens floor by floor. 32,000 final layoffs. Empire liquidated for Microsoft's scrap metal. Finland mourns a national soul sold. Ghost factories whisper. Windows wasn't salvation. It was execution. Chapter 6. The Ghost Empire, 2013 to 2026. September 3rd, 2013. Nokia House, Helsinki. 5,000 employees pack the Kieliniemi Auditorium. The screen flickers. Microsoft to acquire Nokia devices and services for 5.44 billion euros. Gasps. Boos. CEO Stephen Alap, face stone, confirms his $27 million golden parachute. He joins Microsoft the same day. The auditorium erupts. Chairs fly. Finland's soul fractures. Factory apocalypse accelerates. Salo, Finland, birthplace of the 3310. Final 600 workers clock out December 2014. Padlock snap. Weeds crack the concrete. Factory tours become morbid pilgrimages. Oulu R&D, 5,000 PhDs at peak, gutted to 780. Top talent hemorrhages. 500 engineers join Samsung's Helsinki office. Brain drain cripples Finland's tech DNA. Dongguan, China. 20,000 workers at peak. Shifts slashed 75%. Ghost assembly lines collect dust. Finland's economic heart attack. Nokia's 4% GDP contribution vanishes overnight. Q4 2013. Unemployment spikes 20% in Nokia towns. Emigration wave. Young coders flee to Stockholm, Berlin. The paper mill birthplace? Now Nokia Museum. €2 entry. 10,000 visitors a year. Pathetic. Microsoft slaughters Lumia. 2014 to 2016. Windows Phone peaks at 2.5% global share in 2015. iOS and Android lock down 97.5%. Lumia 1520 phablet, hardware beast. 6-inch 1080p display. PureView 20-megapixel camera. Software, app graveyard. No Tinder. No Spotify. WhatsApp, text-only cripple. Developers confirm. Layoff waves drown the nation. 2013, 18,000 jobs cut. Salo Phase 1 closed. 2014, 15,000 jobs cut. Ulu R&D halved. 2015, 12,000 jobs cut. Dongguan 75% gone. Total, 45,000 jobs vanished. 130,000 employees down to 32,000. 2015, Microsoft writes off $7.6 billion on the Nokia acquisition. Lumia dies. HMD Global, 3 Nokia veterans, licenses the brand for 10 million euros. Finnish skeleton crew, 200 people. Chinese factories, Foxconn. 3310 reboot, 2017. Nostalgia bait. For G gimmick. €49 price tag. Sells 250,000 units. Pathetic. Real Nokia survives. Networks only. Nokia Networks rakes in €23 billion revenue in 2025. 5G towers power Verizon, AT&T. 120,000 employees in 2026. Profitable. But the phone soul? Murdered. Finland's tech identity? Shattered mirror. Global boardrooms study the ashes. Symbian freeze killed faster than iPhone could rise. Alop's betrayal orchestrated a $250 billion empire into a $7 billion liquidation. Developer exodus proved software beats hardware every time. Helsinki today, 2026. Snow buries empty parking lots. Ex-Nokia engineers code for small startups. National trauma lingers. Nokia syndrome in business textbooks. Kids learn Snake on iPads. Ghost Empire whispers through blizzards. Factories echo with silenced machines. Finland mourns what arrogance and betrayal stole. The lessons burn eternal. Chapter 7. Empire-killing decisions, 2007 to 2013. Helsinki, January 2007. The iPhone keynote loops on every Nokia conference room screen. The world's top mobile engineers, 5,000 PhDs in Oulu, dissect Jobs' glass revolution overnight. Capacitive multi-touch, accelerometer sorcery, visual voicemail, full Safari browser, app ecosystem promise. They know mobile computing just murdered voice calls. Boardroom response, arrogant denial. SVP Anssi Vanjoki briefs Davos. iPhone lacks physical keyboard, removable battery, memory card, 3G, flash support. Battery? 5 hours maximum. Dead on arrival. Helsinki laughs. Nokia owns 49% global market share. iPhone, a rich American's toy. Decision number 1, Symbian death prison. 2004 to 2010. Nokia had touchscreen technology. The 770 Internet tablet in 2005, capacitive multi-touch, MIMO OS, 4 years before iPhone. The tube concept in 2007, full iPhone-like slab. Internal demos stunned executives. The 5910i prototype, touch phones in labs since 2004. Why freeze the innovation? Symbian stranglehold. 30 million lines of legacy code. Bloatware nightmare. Memory leaks crashed every device. Updates. 6 to 12 month cycles. Developers raged. Qt framework hell. No sandboxing. Arcane tools. Apple. Xcode drops day 1. App Store, 100,000 apps by 2008. Nokia, iPhone killers flop spectacularly. N97, launched June 2009 as touch flagship. Resistive screen. UI lag. Crashes. For millions sold versus iPhone 3GS, 20 million. 5800, launched October 2009 as the true rival. Plastic Flex. 4-hour battery. 8 million sold versus iPhone 4's 40 million. N8, launched September 2010 as Camera King. Symbian 3 hangs constantly. For millions sold versus iPhone 4S's 47 million. Decision number 2. MeeGo Massacre. 2010 to 2011. MeeGo OS equals salvation. Nokia and Intel's joint baby. N9 prototype in 2011. Harmattan UI beat iOS 4. Fluid swipes. 30-plus apps promised day one. Intel invests $250 million. Finnish engineers cheer. Alop kills at day one. February 2011. Windows only. 250 top MeeGo developers walk to Samsung. Intel threatens to sue Nokia for fraud. MeeGo dies. The most beautiful mobile OS murdered for Microsoft scraps. Decision number 3. Android rejection. 2011. Android equals free goldmine. 500,000 apps by 2011. Samsung's blueprint. 70 million Galaxy units shipped. Nokia tests Android on N900 builds. Flawless performance. Ulu engineers BEG. Ship Android today. Alop rejects it. $1 billion Microsoft exclusivity deal. Windows Phone. 2.6% market share. 20,000 apps. 0 killer apps. The board votes 11-2 for Windows. Strategic suicide confirmed. Decision number 4. Alop's Trojan Horse. 2011 to 2013. Dual role exposed. Alop attends Microsoft board meetings while serving as Nokia CEO. Leaked emails. Coordinating Lumia Windows roadmap pre-announcement. Finland screams. Trojan Horse. The $1 billion Microsoft Marketing Fund. Nokia pays Microsoft to use a failing OS. Nokia literally funded Windows Phone development while bleeding to death. Decision number 5. Lumia hardware betrayal. 2012. Lumia 920 specs crushed iPhone 5. PureView optical image stabilization camera, low light king. 4.3-inch HD clear black, sharpest display ever made. Wireless charging, Qi pioneer. Polycarbonate unibody, glass envy. Software, execution massacre. Windows Phone 8 upgrade bricked launch units. No Instagram for 18 months. Snapchat, a dream. WhatsApp crippled. App count, 70,000 versus iOS 700,000. Developers confirmed. Windows equals career suicide. Decision number 6. Factory self-destruction. 2012 to 2013. Salo, Finland, birthplace of the 3310. 6,000 workers at peak. Closed December 2014. Padlocked. Ulu R&D, 5,000 PhDs at peak. Gutted to 780. Brain drain to Samsung. Dongguan, China, 20,000 workers at peak. 75% cuts. China shift failure. Financial death spiral. 2007 peak revenue, $47 billion. 2011 revenue, 38 billion euros. 2013 fire sale, 12 billion euro loss. Market cap, $250 billion in 2007, down to 10 billion in 2013. Employees, 130,000 down to 32,000. Every decision stacked perfectly for doom. Symbian freeze. MeeGo murder. Android rejection. Alop's betrayal. Windows trap. Factory implosion. Microsoft's jaws open for the $7.2 billion kill shot. Helsinki winter darkens. The empire engineered its own grave. Chapter 8. The Fall and Eternal Lessons. 2013 to 2026. October 3rd, 2013. Nokia House, Kilinimi, Helsinki. Morning frost coats the glass cathedral that once symbolized invincibility. 5,000 employees, engineers, designers, factory workers, executives, cram into the main auditorium. Faces pale, hands trembling, coffee cups rattle on saucers. 9:47 a.m. The giant screen ignites. Bold white letters on black. Microsoft acquires Nokia devices and services for 5.44 billion euros. For 3 seconds, absolute silence. Then a woman in the third row screams. Chairs crash against walls. Grown men weep openly. Security guards stand frozen. CEO Stephen Alop walks to the podium. Stone-faced, rehearsed, cold. He confirms his $27 million golden parachute. I will join Microsoft's executive team today. Effective immediately, the auditorium erupts. Traitor, someone shouts in Finnish. You sold US. Papers fly. A coffee mug shatters against the stage. Outside, police form cordons. News helicopters circle overhead. Finland's national soul rips in half. This isn't just a corporate acquisition. This is the death of national identity. The numbers tell one story. Peak valuation $250 billion in 2007. Sold for $7.2 billion in 2013. 97% value destroyed in 6 years. But numbers don't capture the human devastation. Factory death cascade begins. Salo, Finland, birthplace of the 3310. December 18th, 2014, 2:17 p.m. The last 600 workers clock out for the final time. Assembly line number 7, the one that built 126 million Nokia 3310s, falls silent. The conveyor belt stops mid-rotation. A senior technician, Matti Virtanen, 58 years old, 34 years at Nokia, places his security badge on the supervisor's desk. My father worked here. My son wanted to work here. His voice cracks. Now there's nothing. The padlocks snap shut at 2:17 p.m. Security cameras capture the moment. Empty parking lots. Flickering fluorescent lights. Abandoned workstations with family photos still pinned to cubicle walls. Within 6 months, weeds fracture the concrete. Graffiti appears. Yellow P equals Judas spray painted across the main entrance. Windows shatter. Copper wiring gets stripped by thieves. The factory that once hummed 24/7, producing one phone every 2 seconds, becomes a ghost town. But something darker emerges. Salo death tours. Tour operators begin offering guided visits to the abandoned Nokia factory. 15,000 people annually pay 25 euros to walk through the ruins. Business school students, journalists, competitors studying failure. They photograph empty assembly lines. They stand where greatness died. The tour guide, a former Nokia quality control manager, ends each tour the same way. This is what happens when arrogance meets disruption. Oulu, Finland, the R&D heart. Peak, 5,000 PhDs. The brightest minds in mobile technology. They invented Snake. Multi-touch. Mobile cameras, GPS integration. By 2015, slashed to 780. The exodus is brutal. 500 top engineers, the ones who protested Symbian, who begged for Android, who built the N9's beautiful Harmattan UI, defect to Samsung's newly opened Helsinki office. Samsung doesn't even need to recruit them. They come willingly. Resumes flood in. I built Nokia's future. They killed it. Now I'll build yours. Finland's tech DNA bleeds dry. Universities report 40% drops in computer science enrollment. Parents tell children, don't become an engineer. Look what happened to Nokia. The national psyche shifts from innovation pride to innovation trauma. Dongguan, China, the manufacturing colossus. Peak, 20,000 workers across 3 shifts, 24/7 operation. Produced 1 million phones per week. By 2014, 75% of the workforce is gone. Ghost assembly lines gather dust under flickering fluorescence. Robotic arms frozen mid-assembly. Conveyor belts coated in grime. A factory supervisor, Zhang Wei, 45, walks the empty floor on his final night shift. We built the phones the world loved. Now the world has forgotten we exist. Finland's economic crucifixion. Nokia's 4% GDP contribution evaporates overnight. Q4 2013. Unemployment in Nokia towns rockets to catastrophic levels. Oulu, 22%. Salo, 28%. Espoo, 18%. National suicide rate spikes 25% according to Finnish Health Authority data. Hotlines are overwhelmed. Mental health clinics in Nokia towns report 3-month waiting lists. One psychologist in Salo reports, I have engineers in their 50s who've never been unemployed a day in their lives. They don't know how to process this. 35,000 young coders emigrate. Stockholm, Berlin, London, Silicon Valley. Finland's brain drain accelerates. The Helsinki airport departure hall becomes a weekly exodus. Families tearfully say goodbye. I'll send money home. Find work there, then we'll join you. The paper mill birthplace, Nokia's 1865 origin, transforms into Nokia Death Museum. €2 entry fee. 12,000 visitors per year. Exhibits include original 3310 assembly tools, prototype touchscreen phones that were never shipped, internal memos warning about iPhone threat, Stephen Alop's burning platform memo framed in black, a pathetic relic of what once was. Microsoft's Lumia slaughter, 2014 to 2016. Windows Phone peaks at 2.5% global market share in 2015. iOS and Android control the 97.5% fortress. The war is over before it begins. Lumia 1520 phablet launches November 2013. Hardware specifications? Absolutely god tier. 6-inch 1080p Full HD display, sharpest screen on any phone. PureView 20-megapixel camera with optical image stabilization. Low-light photography that crushes iPhone 5S. Wireless charging built-in. Qi Pioneer. Polycarbonate unibody in yellow, red, white, black. Gorgeous design. Reviews gush about hardware. The best-built phone we've ever tested. The Verge. Camera performance is simply unmatched. CNET. This is what flagship should mean. Engadget. Then users actually try to use it. Software. App apocalypse. No Tinder. Dating in 2014 means swipes. Windows Phone means career suicide for dating. No Spotify. Music streaming crippled. Users forced back to iTunes. WhatsApp exists, but it's text only. No voice calls. No video. A ghost of the real app. Instagram arrives 18 months late. By then, everyone's moved on. Snapchat doesn't exist. Will never exist on Windows Phone. App count tells the brutal story. Windows Phone, 70,000 apps, mostly garbage. iOS, 700,000 apps. Android, 900,000 apps. Developers confirm what everyone knows. Building for Windows Phone is career suicide. The users aren't there. The money isn't there. Microsoft's tools are garbage. Why would anyone waste time on 2.5% market share? Sales collapse. Q1 2014, 8.2 million Lumia units. Q2 2014, 5.8 million. Q3 2014, 4.1 million. Q4 2014, 2.9 million. July 2015, Microsoft writes off $7.6 billion on the Nokia acquisition, more than they paid for it. A total loss. The Lumia line is executed, discontinued, buried, forgotten. The beautiful hardware becomes landfill. HMD Global scavenges the corpse. 3 Nokia veterans, executives who survived the massacre, licensed the Nokia brand from Microsoft for 10 million euros. A brand once worth 250 billion, sold for 10 million. Finnish skeleton crew, 200 people. Manufacturing, outsourced to Foxconn in China. R&D, minimal. Mostly rebadged Chinese phones with Nokia logo. February 2017, Nokia 3310 reboot announced at Mobile World Congress. The Nostalgia Play, 4G feature phone, €49 price tag. Relive the legend. Tech media loses their minds with nostalgia. The indestructible phone is back. Nokia 3310. The comeback we've been waiting for. Reality check. Sells 250,000 units worldwide. Compared to original 3310's 126 million. 0.2% of the original. Laughable. A corpse dressed up for one last photo. Real Nokia survives, networks only. Nokia Networks, formerly Nokia Siemens Networks, is profitable. 23 billion euros revenue in 2025. Powers Verizon and AT&T 5G infrastructure across America. Builds cell towers. Sells enterprise equipment. B2B only. 120,000 employees worldwide in 2026. But the phone empire? The consumer brand that defined a generation? The company that put a phone in every pocket from New York to New Delhi? A necrophiliac relic. Dead. Buried. Forgotten by consumers under 25. Finland 2026. National trauma persists. Nokia syndrome, appears in business school textbooks at Harvard, Stanford, and said. Case studies titled, How to Destroy a $250 billion Empire in 6 Years. The Dangers of Platform Lock-in. Nokia's Symbian Trap. When Arrogance Kills Innovation. The Nokia Story. Ex-Nokia engineers spawned 47 startups across small Finnish towns. Oulu, Tampere, Turku, Kajaani. Total valuation, €2 billion. They build gaming companies, AI firms, robotic startups. Talent scattered but not destroyed. But the psychological damage runs deep. Children born in 2010 learn Snake on iPads and iPhones, not on Nokia 3310s. They don't know what Nokia Tune sounds like. They've never held an indestructible phone. The cultural icon has vanished in one generation. Annual Nokia Death March. Every October 3rd, anniversary of the Microsoft sale, 10,000 people walk through Salo factory ruins. Silent procession, carrying photos of the phones they once built, laying flowers at the padlocked gates, Finnish flags at half-mast. One marcher, former assembly line worker Lisa Korhonen, 62. I built phones that connected the world. Now I'm unemployed, my pension is cut, and my children live in Germany. This is what betrayal looks like. 5 empire-killing truths carved in Arctic ice. Lesson number 1. Innovate ruthlessly, or die defending dinosaurs. Nokia had capacitive touchscreen technology in 2004. The 770 Internet tablet. The Tube concept. The 5910i prototype. They could have shipped iPhone killers in 2005. Instead, they shipped Symbian corpses until 2011. 7 years of freeze. 7 years of defending legacy code. 7 years of keyboard loyalty. Result, $250 billion empire lost. 50% market share erased. Global dominance handed to Apple and Samsung. The lesson? Your past success is your future prison unless you kill it yourself. Cannibalize or be cannibalized. Lesson number 2. Ego assassinates faster than rivals. January 2007. Nokia executives mock the iPhone. No keyboard. Dead on arrival. Resistive touchscreen is proven. Capacitive is a fad. 5-hour battery. Laughable. Meanwhile, Nokia engineers in Oulu Labs build the N9. Harmattan UI beats iOS 4 in fluidity. Hardware superior to iPhone 4 in every metric. But executives ship inferior Symbian software on superior hardware. Why? Ego. We built the mobile industry. Apple is a computer company. What do they know about phones? Arrogance killed faster than competition. Pride murdered innovation. Lesson number 3. Speed crushes perfection. iPhone timeline. 2007. Launch with 500 apps. 2008. App Store opens. 10,000 apps in 3 months. 2009. 100,000 apps. 2010. 300,000 apps. Total time. 3 years from zero to ecosystem dominance. Nokia timeline. 2004. Touch prototypes in labs. 2008. Symbian rescue begins. $1 billion allocated. 2009, N97 flops spectacularly. 2010, Android tests succeed internally but rejected. 2011, Windows Phone partnership announced. Total time, 7 years of debate, committees, strategic reviews. Result? iPhone moves. Nokia debates. Speed beats perfection. Ship and iterate beats analyze and perfect. The $1 billion Symbian rescue ended in a landfill. Every dollar wasted. Every hour lost. Lesson number 4. Bet on users, not deals. 2011. The Android versus Windows Phone decision. Android path. Free operating system. 500,000 apps already built. Samsung blueprint. 70 million Galaxy units shipped. Nokia tests Android on N900 hardware. Runs flawlessly. Ulu engineers beg, ship this now. Windows Phone path. 2% market share. 20,000 apps, mostly junk. $1 billion Microsoft marketing fund, but Nokia pays Microsoft to use the OS. 0 killer apps. Developers actively avoiding the platform. Nokia chooses Windows. Why? The $1 billion carrot from Microsoft. The deal. The partnership. The exclusivity agreement. They bet on corporate deals instead of user needs. They optimized for Microsoft's interests, not consumer desires. Migo's beauty, the OS that beat iOS in demos, murdered for a $1 billion check. 250 top engineers walked to Samsung. The future was killed for short-term cash. Lesson number 5. Legacy equals liability without adaptation. Nokia in 2007. 50% global market share. 130,000 employees. $47 billion in revenue. Factories on 5 continents running 24/7. Most valuable brand in mobile. All of it meaningless. Why? No ecosystem pivot. Symbian had 30 million lines of legacy code. Every new feature broke 10 old features. Updates took 6 to 12 months. Developers hated the development tools. But Nokia defended it. We have 80% smartphone OS share. Symbian runs on 250 million devices. We can't abandon our install base. Meanwhile, iOS started from zero. Clean slate, modern architecture, developer-friendly tools. The lesson? Legacy without adaptation is just accumulated debt. Kodak had film. Blockbuster had stores. Nokia had Symbian. All three built their own graves defending yesterday's success. Helsinki, February 2026. Present day. Snow buries 5,000 empty parking spaces outside Nokia house. The glass cathedral still stands, but half the floors are dark. Networks division operates from floors 1 through 4. Floors 5 through 12, abandoned. Wind howls through shattered factory windows in Salo. An ex-Nokia security guard, Petri Laaksonen, 67, walks the perimeter fence on his daily routine. He's been doing this for 3 years since retiring. Someone needs to remember, he says. Inside the abandoned factory, ghosts whisper and finish. Assembly line number 7 still has a half-assembled phone frozen in place. A Nokia 3310, never completed, covered in dust. Graffiti covers the walls. Yellow P equals Judas. They sold our souls. 50% to 0% in 6 years. Windows killed Nokia. Every October 3rd, the anniversary candles return. Flowers at the gates. Photos of the phones they once built. Silent tears. Arrogance handed Steve Jobs the throne. Betrayal sold the crown to Microsoft. Your empire, whatever you're building today, breathes the same Arctic air. From paper mill in 1865 to phone god in 2007 to warning eternal in 2026. The Nokia empire is gone. The factories are silent. The employees scattered. The brand a zombie. But the lessons? The lessons burn forever. Carved in ice. Written in blood. Studied in boardrooms. Innovate or die. Speed beats perfection. Ego kills empires. Legacy without adaptation is just debt. Bet on users, not deals. The ghost empire whispers its final warning. We had everything. We lost everything. Don't become us.